end of Stormblood. Oh boy. We're literally right outside the ending. There we go. Especially, I wanted to point out the cutest little thing. Cute little gift from a friend of mine. It's a tiny rat. Look at him. Oh lordy, he's tiny. There he goes. It was only recently that an enterprising merchant from the Sapphire Avenue Exchange in Ul'dah was tossed into the Sultanate's oubliettes for fluffing the tails of rats caught on Pearl Lane and selling pretty pests to tourists as tiny squirrels. And you know what? Uldans, they wouldn't know the difference. They would be like, oh, this is from the Black Shroud. Wow, perfect. Wow, let's do it. Perfect. I mean, that makes sense. Pray waste no time chasing rats. Nanamo Ulananga. Alright. We're gonna be entering Ala Mhigo soon with all of our friends. Once I find it, there we go. Ala Mhigo, there we go. Liberty or death. Now begins the battle for the future of a nation. Together with the brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance and the Resistance, you and your fellow adventurers must enter the city and make for the castle where Zenos Ye Galvus resides, and put an end to his reign of terror. Alright, and I have some friends here with me. Hey, you can introduce yourselves if you want. Oh, yeah, Elvie's already. Yeah, Elvie, go. Oh, it is, it's Everett. Yeah. There you go. I pet him for you. I'm sure he appreciates it. So that's LV, and we got Aonika.
Hi, I'm Aonika.
And I've got a friend.
You may know me from such streams such as previous ones in this series.
There we go. And then we also got Galchin. Galchin's muted, but rest assured, they're listening. G.
They're always listening.
Yeah, they, explosions. She is definitely listening in and ready to kick some butt. Yeah, the little marking.
Wave.
Little wave. Hand up? I don't know. Whatever. Let's do it! Get you that, Zenos. We're coming for you. Hey, Aqua! Aqua's here too! Hellel is going to be joining us later, maybe. Pippin! The sword as a two-handed weapon. I love it. Let's do it! 4.0 finale. Should have brought a mic. That's okay. Aqua, please give us any insight you have, though, during credits. We'd love to see it. Or, yeah, see it. Oh boy! Is Aonika slut tank today? Aonika's slut tank today! Woo! Slut tank! Yeah! Slut tank. Okay, I should probably watch what's going on. Ah! I'm okay.
That's partly my fault. I forgot that they changed up. Like, what's it called? Salted Earth.
Oh yeah, you were trying to move it.
Yeah.
I wonder, can you see anyone? You can see. Oh, it's Lise! It's gonna be a long day. Ala Mhigo! Yay, Lisa's down cred. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Let me change it up. Characters. Party, show all. We want to see the new summoner stuff. But yeah, Thancred and Lisa are over there punching people. Yeah, go! Punch! There we go. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot of the characters moving around during the dungeon. It's really cool. there, son! We've got him now! Yeah! Generic fighters.
Oh no, Carbon Spit share and Abyssal Drain share cooldown.
Yep, yep. Stand back! I'm tossing a bomb! The way's clear! Keep moving! May the matron show us favor this day! Oh, it's Kane-sama! And her people! Yeah, all of the keepers of the Twine Serpents. Yeah! I love how Carby doesn't actually do anything anymore. He just kind of sits there, being cute.
Just walks around.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's showing me his butt right now. He's not an expert. Carby around the bed! Remember to attack while its tail's up! Wait, what? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh no.
Oh no! It's gonna counterattack! Oh jeez, what? Go Lees, go Lees! That's all I wanted for New Subverter. More Carby screen time. Yeah! Carby's always needed. 5, 4, 3. Now I can do it. I am allowed to heal now. Tail laser. Ah, that's the counterattack.
Its tail's up.
Its tail's
Quick, hit
up.
it.
But at least we can still attack. Of how to do it. You get the fiery stuff to go inside the tail laser. Oh. There we go.
everyone's still alive.
Everyone's
Yeah.
good. Still firing at us. Look, there's a secret treasure. Yeah, you know, it was hiding. Yes! Give me more Grand Company seals! Yes!
Oops.
Ishgard remembers Warrior of Light! More Ice Guardian. More Temple Knights. Allow me to clear the way! It can't be! It's Hojo 2.0! Let's get it. Recording subject performance. Hey, what now? Don't you realize that's a breach of privacy? How? Okay, I don't think he really cares.
I shall have to share these findings.
Need that banner.
What the?
Initiate soul extraction.
Soul extraction? Ah!
Success.
Feel violated.
Yeah, I know, really. Oh, no, I don't want to get punched by these lasers. Ah!
The soul rebels.
Heck yeah, we rebel!
My God, this data.
Ow. That's a lot of Magitech bits. Oh! In the perfect spot where I don't gotta move. Impossible! Incredible! You will not go no further! As a raging bull! Is that? Ulda! Ulda! I shan't hold back! I have a feeling that's Ralbon over there. Yeah, Pippin! Yeah, go! Ralbon and Pippin, go, my men! Yeah!
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big. Oh, jeez. That should be okay, though. It's really good carry. Population, Calosa, and Gouge. Oh jeez. Anyone over here? Oh, it's Alfie! Go, Alfie! Yeah, my boy! There he goes! With which copy again? Is that Moonstone? It is! It's
Moonstone,
Moonstone!
yeah.
Anyone on this side? No one. Elgin just making out with Elby in the middle of a battlefield? I mean, you know.
Oh, here's a battlefield.
What was it? Can love bloom on a battlefield? Aqua's giggling. Doma is come! Down with you! Oh, is it? It's Hien! Hien and Yugiri! Forlorn Hien! Out of my way! Yeah! Oh, shoot.
Sleep pulling them.
Oh, sorry. I was too busy jumping for joy. Bad boy.
Oh, really? I dodged that? I just wanted to take some damage.
Oh yeah, when you got what's it?
I purposefully stood in it.
Yeah,
And I
in order to
did.
get it. Oh! Ooh. Oh no, Zenos is getting the victory theme. That's no good. The weeb barrel! We're doomed. Aqua says that she's almost ready for Endwalker. Oh my goodness, so fast! Look at you. Too speedy for me. The Gatling Katana. Thank you, Alteron. That's perfect. Like a moth to the flame. Oh, why else would you come if not for this? Let's begin. Swell! Ooh, that seems like you better get in.
Isn't that just swell?
Isn't that just swell? Oh, I get it.
Haha. Haha. Blackest Night. You can't move me.
Oh yeah, he didn't even break your... Oh my gosh. He didn't break
My barrier.
I'm having a weed battle over here.
Oh jeez, that's get out. It's Battle of the Week, okay?
Let this moment last forever.
Out, then get in. Britannica. Yes, mode.
Kill.
MP. Ooh, I gotcha. Oh.
Alright, I'm good, I'm good.
Contractivity. That used to knock us back. Now we can handle it. Wow, this guy's not using sword.
He doesn't want to, I guess.
He realized that it's the worst thing.
Although, to be fair, it's the one that gets the most people.
Yeah, it really is.
Show me your...
What the? He threw his katana out? Aw, jeez.
Yes, yes, just so.
Oh, there's the sword.
Oh yeah, there's sword.
Stay separate.
Oh.
More!
The two people with swords attacking the sword.
Well coming in.
Thank you.
Gonna knock us back. Whoa.
I saw that, LB.
You can't defeat anime boy.
Power to transcend.
Power to transcend your face.
Got him! How glorious the violence within you.
Do it, anime boy.
Do it! Yeah! Perfect time for do. What the? She's running away? Bosses aren't allowed to do that. I love how it doesn't even play the duty complete, because technically the duty wasn't complete. Still gotta punch the crap out of it. New summoner is so extra. I love it. I love it so much. You guys hang back. I'll handle this all by myself. It's perfectly fine. Nothing bad'll happen. Zenos.
Yes, yes. Such ferocity, such tenacity. I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt.
What the?
It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular. To feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face.
Zenos, I think you got the wrong person. I literally just sat there healing people. What?
As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
Zenos, you are not listening to me! Just because mooncats have fangs, it doesn't mean we're just constantly biting people's jugulars. Exactly, Aqua. Exactly. As you sharpened your claws of healing. That Alteron's got it? Question mark. What in the?
Welcome to the Royal Menagerie. The King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all.
You killed them? Also, I love how he filled the rooftop with animals from her homeland, and they didn't just immediately leap off the edge because there's no railings. I'm just saying. Also, Elvie, Zenos, please. There was an anime boy right over there, and you choose the healer to pick a bone with. What?
This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine.
Do you get it? It's a joke. He's Shinryu. That means God, dragon. Do you get it? Divine is godly. Ah, it's a joke. Ah, Zenos, I get it. You made a pun.
Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire. How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but a being of pure violence.
That makes sense. You're right. The Domans called it Shinryu because it reminded them of it, but they're not. He wasn't Doman when he summoned it.
Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Allegan hound to drive this icon into my arms.
Oh, really? You're gonna go with the, oh, you were the one who did this whole thing to set us up so I could make out with, fight you. Yeah, you keep going.
Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question then, and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to this icon?
That's a very big if, I'm assuming. What would I do with it? I would probably have to kill it. At the very... But, you know what? If we could, just keep it locked away. I don't want... You know what? No, it's a primal. We're killing it. I don't even care. It's dying.
Ah, as simple as that. But of course, you are the Icon Slayer. Such certainty is to be expected.
I love how he's thinking this was a certainty when I literally spent like half a minute trying to figure out if I would or not. You know what? You keep thinking that.
A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your ability.
Alteron saying, this thing caused Papa Lima's death, so of course we're killing it. You know what? Fair. But remember, White Mage needs to be peaceful, at peace. But we're gonna kill it. Nothing personnel, kid, but you gotta die. Wait, what do you mean, another alternative? Sorry, Zenos, you were talking. If I had mastered my Echo, what could I have done? What?
I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. But when I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the resonant. I know so much more. All icons must be exterminated without exception. Such was the imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade.
That's why they ran around the world, taking over the place. They were hoping that if they took everything over, they could get rid of religion, and then no one would even attempt to summon them. Thanks, Solus.
Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear. Fear of the icons. Fear of their power. Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Pathetic. Man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake.
Actually, Zenos, dolphins have been known to murder too. Da 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 da. Also, you're talking about to live and to eat and to breed. I don't see you making out with anyone, Zenos. Oh, wait, no, absolutely not, Zenos. No.
For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand this. You and I are one and the same. Together, we could while away the quiet hours as friend and confidant. If you will accept
I
me.
literally just said no, Zenos. No! I accept you, I deny you. I love if you do, if you say I accept you, he's like, no, you're an idiot. You wouldn't know. This is a trick. Oh, no. He just literally does not believe you, which, I mean, if we're going to be the good guy, I deny you. I already said it. No.
And yet, in doing so, you prove me right. We are warriors. 'Twas plain from the first how this would end.
Yeah, Aqua, he says this the same thing. 'Twas plain from the first how this would end. He's like, really? No. You know that we were going to be fighting here. You're just saying that because you, like, you know, you're trying to trick me or whatever. So yeah, it's pretty funny.
Live for these moments. When all hangs in the balance. When the difference between life and death is but a single stroke.
Zenos, you keep saying this, but you do realize that my entire life's work has been to make sure that people don't do that. You don't think I would be happy going back home and just raising a family? You really think that? If you think that, then you're dumber than you look. That's saying something.
I live for them too!
Yeah, well, yeah.
This is who we are, my friend!
You're not listening.
This is all we are!
You're not.
Ala Mhigo and Doma and call them all be damned!
You're insane. You really are. Oh no. Aqua spraying water at Zenos. It's Stop scratching the sofa. Stop releasing a giant primal monstrosity. Aw, jeez. You idiot! Oh, gods.
the gods. You by your gift, I by my might.
What the? The echo!
And before the resonance, the gods shall be laid to the earth.
He's controlling Shinryu? Oh.
An ending to mark a new beginning.
Oh no, it's Zenos or Zenos Ryu? I don't know. Doesn't even matter. Oh yeah, Alteron missed to the eyes the first time he watched this. He went on Sharingan on us. Alright, use the duty finder to confront Shinryu and the Royal Menagerie. And that means we can bring along Hillel, who is waiting in the locks for us. Alright, let's make sure we're all ready. We'll take a quick look around the Royal Menagerie. It's very pretty. Alright. Royal Menagerie. Everything looks super pretty. But see, look at what I was saying. There's no like actual fence. Literally any animal that has like that has 2 brain cells would just immediately leap off and just die. Yeah, it's the other way around. Zenos absorbed Shinryu with the power of the echo that it was bestowed upon him by Hojo 2.0, which we just killed, so at least we don't gotta worry about that anymore. We're trapped here! Let's do this. Seabook, how can you win against this thing? I know friendship power is right. Normally, that fixes the things in the ending. Yeah, well, that's probably what we're gonna have to be doing. Gotta use the power of friendship to defeat Shinryu. Oh geez, the corrupted aether is increasing. What the? Water aspected ether? I've got a bad feeling about this. Now we've got puddles of water. Gotta watch out. What does it mean? Popcorn. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Ominous glow. Well, icicles. These are mass fire. We better stand in the water. star. What? Ah! Cute. Oh, there we go. The heavens are too small to feel for our death, but it's my sadness, mortal coil. Ah! Oh no, oh no. Gotta break out! Ah! Shh. Yeah! Oh, I don't like that! This day shall write a new legend, my friend. This battle shall echo for all eternity! Don't like that. Get his tail! Nice! Damaging him. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Ah! That's behind the man. Aerial blast. Ah! Ah! That was fun. Spread out. Ah. Oh no, the tail! It broke through! Sometimes that happens. It's random where the tail goes, and sometimes it'll just break its own out. Diamond Dust! Don't move! Whoa! Yeah! Get him! I love someone's F you, Zenos. Mhm. Yeah, that was really smooth. I mean, you got me here making sure no one exploded. Yeah, hello. Yeah. That went far better than I expected. See, told ya. You gotta do it once or twice. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The chibi Ryus are cute, C-Book says. Yeah, and we had a quick time event. Yeah, we had quick action commands. It was pretty fun. Oh, time for us to fly down from heaven. Woo! Bonk! Rip Zenos. Just got yeeted to the floor, and us just teleporting like, how about no? Lise and Alfie!
Are you alright?
Yep, I'm fine. Look at this dork.
Zenos.
Oh, blood. Rated M for mature now.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Flawless landing. I know, right? Thunk. That was pretty great.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
Yeah, yep, that's basically his whole whiny MO, is that he's so sad that he can't just murder people and everyone's too easy to fight.
Meaningless. Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it.
Oh my gosh. Look at the survival of the fittest loser over here.
Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear, so vivid, so real. So real.
Aqua! Zenos was playing too much Bloodborne with his talks about Hunt. Can't blame him, it's a good game. I mean, that's true, man. And it shows how much Zenos is all whining about constant, like how he's gotta get good all the time. Makes sense. Wait a minute, what are you doing?
Coward!
Stop!
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
Zenos! Nice! Slit his own throat. Wonderful. And an immaculate neck. No red at all. No blood splatter. Nope. How am I supposed to believe he cut his neck? I don't even know. Don't ask questions.
Where is he?
That's not how friendship works, Zenos. Obviously, Aqua hasn't read enough enemies to lovers fanfics.
He's dead. By his own hand.
Then justice has been done.
Oh my gosh, I just realized that Zenos is just a freaking fanfiction weeb. He's just constantly reading all these fanfics about enemies just falling in love that he just thinks that it's gonna happen to him. Oh my god.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
Liberty or death. That so many should be forced to take up this creed to defeat such madness.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
Oh. Also, I'm just saying, this is going to be a really good thing. Now he's not going to have to appear in Dissidia NT, and it's not going to happen. Not at all. Ha 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 ha.
You're right. Thank you. Without you, well, you know.
You're welcome.
So let's do it together. For Ala Mhigo!
For Ala Mhigo! Yeah! Everyone rise for the national anthem. Yes! Fancraft! You did it! Yay, and the Grand Companies! Including what was it? The Entwined Serpents, dude! Yes, here it comes! Wayward brothers, bereft of heart and hope, beneath yon burning star there lies a haven for the bold. Raise up your hands and voices, let fill your hearts with pride. Above the churning waters we stand strong and unified.
In crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free.
For Dola!
But what is freedom, really?
Oh. She truly thought that she would be able to free Ala Mhigo under the land of Garlemald.
We may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them. But in the end, we're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Zenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure. He was made into a creature that lived only for death, not born one. 20 years of Imperial rule have left Ala Mhigo torn and bleeding. It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Papalimo. I won't. Because I remember the price of freedom.
Not everyone made it through.
I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you.
Calosa! Just hiding down there.
This is the end. The end of the Imperial province of Ala Mhigo, and the rebirth of Ala Mhigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
Yeah!
Before.
There we go. Hello, hey, hi everyone. It's the credits.
Hello.
Sorry, I came in suddenly. So, Stormblood. I love it. I love it a lot. I know a lot of people think that Stormblood is what was it? A Realm Reborn and Stormblood are the bad ones, air quotes, or at least the less good ones. And it's Heavenward and Shadowbringers that everyone thinks is the absolute best. But I like Stormblood. I think it has a good place. That this is the part where we're fighting back against the Empire. I think it's great. What about you, Alteron? What do you think?
Come back to me because you just reminded me of the thing that I saw.
Okay, well then I will go on down the list. What about Elvie?
It wasn't my favorite, but it was there.
It was a good. It was good, and that's
good.
why a lot of people say, "What was it? It's not bad, definitely." So, no, I understand. That's fine. I know that other people, that not everyone is going to agree with me, and that's fine. It's glad to hear that other people have differing opinions, and I'm not just surrounding myself with people who say the same thing. What was it? Galjian Alex says, outside of the very end of Shadowbringers, that won't happen for a bit. Stormblood is probably my favorite. And, I don't know how to explain it. I think that a lot of the stuff that I really liked about it was, once again, it's the Heavensward part that I liked about Heavensward. There are people who are against us, and not because they're, like, evil, but because because they want to, they honestly believe in something, and it just happens to not be what we believe in. And Fordola encompasses that perfectly. All of the people of Doma who have decided, oh no, we're just gonna live with the occupation. And Lise being, how can you live like that? It's hard. It's not an easy answer to show, and so I think that's an especially important part that we need to think about. And the fact that people try to say, I've seen like popular, air quotes, popular YouTubers who play 14 say stuff like, oh, if Doma was gone, I would have missed the entire thing. Doma was so useless to the plot. And it was like, how can... And then they turn around, they say that Lise didn't provide anything. That the point of Doma was to make Lise change as a character so that she could do something for the plot that you guys claim she didn't do. Between Lise's amazing growth and Hien being a perfect foil for her, that's all even without turning towards the step. Yeah, see, a lot of people are like, oh, well, if Doma was gone, I wouldn't mind, but oh, the step needs to stay. The step, you're right, the step is absolutely amazing no matter what happens, and everyone agrees. I think the problem that people have, though, is Zenos, and what is it, Yotsuyu, this lady who just appeared. Yotsuyu is, oh, she's a really evil person, but oh, she had a sad past, and they're trying to make you, like, feel sorry for her, and people don't like it when you try and make a bad person they don't like sympathetic, because then they feel bad that they're not sympathetic. That's okay to not be sympathetic for someone if you don't like them. Aqua says, some ether currents and a teleport price to Kugane is annoying, but I enjoyed the rest. See, this is why you make Kugane one of your favorite destinations, Temple Tap. That's what you do.
Speaking of the ether currents, there was, I think, a few in the Ruby Sea that you can't get to until you unlock underwater swimming.
Right,
so
you gotta go under and then above, right.
Yeah, so when I first unlocked the Ruby Sea, I was like going around getting all the ether currents I could, and then there was like one I swam all the way out to because I couldn't even ride a mount in the water yet.
Yep, and
so I literally just swam.
Yep.
And just couldn't find it.
I fell into that pitfall too. Yep, I think everyone does.
So yes, I agree with the ether current thing.
But do you have any other ideas about Stormblood?
I couldn't find the thing. It was the thing from Family Guy where Stormblood is saying, you guys always act like you're better than me, and then it's like all the other it's all the other other expansions acting all posh and superior, so yes.
Yeah, okay, well then there you go. Yeah, that's basically how it is.
That's how most people. I felt, which this may be an unpopular opinion, but it felt faster than Heavensward to me. Even with the political undertones and introducing us to new cultures, and like that having to be a little slower.
Right.
But the locales are gorgeous, even the Ala Mhigo ones, the Girabanyan ones, sorry.
Right.
And honestly, there isn't really a way for them not to have included Doma, because like Yotsuyu and his name's escaping me, Osetsu, like they're the whole reason that we like
They were set up so early, and to not have
Yes.
their location seems a little weird.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that. Like, her name's not Yotsuyu. Who is it that I'm thinking of? Yugiri. Thank you. Yeah, Yugiri was introduced in post A Realm Reborn.
Right.
And like, where we just forget about her for an entire expansion. And like, I don't know, it just feels like it would have not made sense to not go to her homeland.
I think I
At
kind
a
of
certain
understand.
point, because it's, you know, under Garlean control. That's something that we're trying to save people from. So it just, yeah.
I understand exactly what you mean, especially because, what is it? The characters like Moonbrita that were set up in A Realm Reborn and keep getting mentioned over time. A lot of people are in A Realm Reborn thinking these characters just appear and then disappear. And if you did it for 2 expansions, not just 1, it would seem even weirder. So I kind of agree with the fact that Doma shouldn't have been held off much longer. I agree. Completely. But the big thing, the big giant elephant in the room is not the fact that Stormblood is bad. And 95% of the time, if you really dig deep, the people say, oh, Stormblood wasn't bad. It was Zenos that was bad. And LB right here, Zenos is my least favorite kind of villain. And I think that I completely understand. No one likes Zenos. There we go, Alex. Yeah, I'm on board with that. I hate Zenos, and no worries, Alteron. No worries. I don't have a little screen set up to talk about all of my talking points either. So we're just gonna derp on through, you know, as you do. But yeah, no one likes Zenos, and the problem is that for me, I'm very ambivalent towards him, because I've seen enough, like, he was very much, I call him a weeb, and he is a generic shonen anime villain. He comes in, he says, the weak need to be culled by the strong, and the strong are the bestest, and I'm gonna murder you, and you'd better get your anime sword and power up to 9,000 power levels so we can charge at each other and punch. And I mean, I don't like Dragon Ball Z that much, so I can totally agree. But on the other hand, I feel like he is a decent villain in that he wants the game has set you up to want to hate him. And when he does, I did I'm a white mage, I don't want to actually fight you, I'm just here because I have to. But a lot of people don't like Zenos, they want to see him dead. And so when he says, you're ready to kill me and I want to kill you and you want to kill me, it actually kind of works if you think about it, because he's an idiot. Everyone wants him dead. And so you go and you kill him. So, like, on the one hand, yeah, I don't like him. On the other hand, he works for me, I guess. I don't know. I think it does for a lot of people.
I think the thing that resonates to me for Zenos is that he acts like an Asian villain.
Right.
But he's human. Or Garlean.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he is mortal, and like, he's just so nihilistic about everything that it sort of works. It sort of works for me.
Okay.
And like you mentioned at the end of the dungeon of Ala Mhigo,
Yeah.
his concentrativity, that that would absolutely destroy our character towards the beginning of Stormblood. And now it's doing, like, it did 42 damage to me.
Yeah, and it doesn't knock us back anymore. It doesn't bring us down to 2 hit points. And thank you. I was gonna bring that up. This is actually a case of what is known as, like, what is it? Gameplay and story connectivity. The gameplay and the story mesh in such a way that it shows to us without even telling us, wow, look at Calosa's power level. It has increased by 200%. No, you can see it from what the gameplay is showing you. And most games don't do this. Most games can't even fathom doing this correctly. The best I can think of is Final Fantasy IV, where Cecil, oh, spoiler alert for people who ever played 4, Cecil is a Dark Knight, and he goes up to purify the darkness in his heart, and he becomes a paladin. And a dark mirror attacks him. And the way to win is to actually not attack him. If you attack him, he continues to wail on you more until you die. You need to hold back and not strike, because a pure person wouldn't just immediately attack out of frustration or anger. And so that is the true light, air quotes, paladin, good guy. And that kind of stuff doesn't happen a lot. And I think it worked well gameplay-wise. Story-wise, I agree. He's not that great. He's not a great character. He really isn't. But so let me check out some other characters. Aqua, I don't mind him. I like making fun of him. It's not that I hate him, LV says, it's just that I'm very meh, which means I don't even want to fight to kill him, I just want him to go away, exactly. He literally doesn't work as a villain for me, and yeah, that's why I was saying, don't worry, LV, I understand, I'll be happy to play the part of main character, right? And so, I agree with LV, Aqua says. I kind of feel the same. Hillel just wants him to stop being nasty towards him. It just wants him gone. Thank you, Aqua. Your character resisting him over the story was very good. Thank you. I'm glad that I was able to portray that character slightly appropriately, air quotes. Also, I like Alteron. Rip Daisuke Watanabe, mentioned twice in a row. Credits literally unplayable, just uninstall. It's funny because Watanabe is basically like, you know, John Smith kind of name. Like, it's so common that it just happens all the time. So Daisuke Watanabe coming up twice. Most likely it's actually just 2 different people. With the same exact name. Funny joke, but pointing it out that it's for anyone who doesn't get the joke, it's actually funny. Yes, there was that cute picture at the very end of Papa Limo and Ida being together, and they're going off into the sunset. Ida's gone and Papa Limo's gone. I can imagine people being pretty sad about that in 1.0, especially if they started in Verdania. But, yeah, I'm super looking forward to, as much as I liked Stormblood, this part, I actually much prefer Stormblood post-game. For me, it gets even better, so if you guys like it now, I hope you guys really enjoy it later. It's gonna be lots of fun.
Yes, the post-game may be some of my favorite story in the game. And I will have a lot to talk about when we get to the end of that, I think.
But is there anything else that you want to mention? LV as well?
Nope. I'm good.
Sounds good.
I have nothing else.
Aqua is so excited for post-game as well. I was so tense in the last part, I couldn't put down my controller. Oh, well, I hope everyone enjoys it when we get to that point. What did I want to mention? I was going to say something, but I wanted to let other people have the final word, and now it's gone. Well then. To be fair, I really, absolutely... oh, that was it. I keep talking about, people think that A Realm Reborn, Stormblood, which one is the best one, which one is the worst one. And I think that's a kind of disingenuous thing to look at, especially back during A Realm Reborn versus Heavensward. When they first came out, I can kind of understand it, because at this point, a lot of the characters weren't returning. Characters like Arenvald weren't becoming very important. Moonbrita rarely was mentioned. What was it? We were mentioning Yugiri disappears off the face of the planet for an entire expansion. Things like that. So I can understand how people originally were looking at it like, okay, these are two separate entities. But as you've gotten along and you see that Yugiri's coming back, Arenvald's appeared, he's becoming a much more important character. Characters that we've never seen before or haven't seen for a while start coming back. I don't like to imagine, Stormblood is just as good as Heavensward, or it's better than A Realm Reborn. I don't want people to go into these parts looking like that. I usually use it just to open up a discussion on how you feel about them. But at the end of the day, I've noticed that this is a story, and it is one whole long story. And if you like Shadowbringers, if you like the Heavensward, you can't enjoy Heavensward as much if you didn't play A Realm Reborn. I remember my sister, we were trying to get her to watch Harshafon's ending cutscene where he dies. And we were like, this is really sad, you should watch it. My sister doesn't watch the cutscenes. She presses escape and skips through them. And so when she actually watched the cutscene, she said, I don't care. I've never seen this guy before. If you haven't actually played the story or watched through it, you can't understand the interesting and important aspects about them unless you've seen them beforehand, I feel. All expansions have a lot of good, Alex replies, but there will be ones that might resonate with me, and that makes sense as well. It's always going to be subjective. You're right. It doesn't make a great deal of sense to try and compare them, but in terms of quality, right? And so, yeah, I feel that this is an actual whole story, and is the story good? I would say this entire story from A Realm Reborn to, so far, Endwalker. Endwalker is the end of the fights against Ascians, and from then on there's going to be an entirely brand new adventure for the Warrior of Light. Spoiler alert. But from there, I think that it's going to be much more of a thing where we have to end up comparing the Ascian story, the Ascian arc, if we're going to go with anime, we're still doing anime stuff, with the new arc that's going to be coming up later. Heaven's willing, and Final Fantasy XIV continues to be popular, and no one horribly dies, and they can't continue it anymore. If that happens, I think that eventually we're going to have to split this not into expansions, but into arcs. And from there, yeah, knock on wood, thank you, Alteron. What was it? Lord willing and the creek don't rise. The next arc is going to be coming out after Endwalker. And from there on, I think that this is going to start becoming less and less of a Heaven's Word versus Shadowbringers and more of a Ascian arc versus, I don't know, Explorer arc. If I had to make a suggestion, I assume that we're just going to be wandering the world, exploring it, and helping people. I mean, you can't do much after what we're doing now, but we'll see. Any ideas?
For new stories.
No, well, not, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Why not? New stories.
No, I have no ideas.
But any ideas on how you feel about especially, at least for now, A Realm Reborn 2 Stormblood and how it moves as a cohesive whole. Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Goodness.
Sorry, go ahead, Elby.
No, I don't have any.
You don't have an
Okay.
idea. How about
No.
Alternative?
I definitely agree, and some people that maybe did the story like faster, like across all the expansions and A Realm Reborn and everything, maybe have a different opinion. But for me, because I went a bit slower and, you know, broke it up a little bit, I think that as a story it does work much better together than separated into its separate things, like separate stories, because it really is one story that's continued. Like, we see that with recurring characters and like throwbacks to like now we've still got throwbacks to A Realm Reborn, and even earlier with was it Wilred?
Yeah, Wilred or Orenvald. Wilred's dead.
And yeah. So, like, yeah, you definitely need to consume it or look at it as one, what do you call it?
Cohesive whole?
Yeah, one cohesive whole, exactly. In my opinion.
I feel better because I was suddenly thinking, wait a minute, maybe I'm the only one who thinks about it that way. Yeah, Rip Wilred. Sorry, Aqua brought it up. And
like, I can't say for sure, but I feel like it would be like playing 10-2 without playing Final Fantasy X first.
Yeah, I completely understand what you're saying, because 10-2 is like, hey, let's go find my boyfriend. I found a picture of him, and it's like, who? And that would be like if we started Heavensward while skipping all of A Realm Reborn and going, we gotta save Nanamo Namo. You're like, who? What? Why? Huh? Exactly. LV, I think Stormblood is a nice follow-up to A Realm Reborn in that we see what happens after we take out the Emperor, or even just Gaius. I was mentioning at the very beginning of Stormblood, we took out Gaius, and Gaius was actually not that bad of a ruler of Ala Mhigo. If he stayed there, this probably all wouldn't have happened, and Zenos wouldn't have gotten all crazy and murdery. So, like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the ARR was a great thing of like, you take out the big bad guy that's oppressing everybody, and then Stormblood is like, here's what happens after, because that's not happily ever after for a lot of people.
Yeah, and I think that that's a big reason why I absolutely love 14, because 14 has done that so many times. What was it? Heavens were. This isn't just going to be hunky-dory, war's over. No, exactly. And I've been enjoying how they've been showing that off. So, yeah, completely agree. And so that's what a lot of people were saying, is that A Realm Reborn, yeah, if you're really bored with it, you can skip it. New Game Plus it later if you want. But really, it has a foundation, and I think you'll miss out on a lot of, like, really interesting things. I think, see, I know a lot of people don't like Arenvald. I absolutely love him. He's my son. But a lot of people don't like him because I don't think that they ever followed him through A Realm Reborn and seeing those little ups and downs if you talk to him in the Waking Sands and stuff. Because Waking Sands was an annoyance to them and they were trying to charge through it, and they never really got that attachment. And if you don't engage with the game, it's not going to be as fun. And I understand that sometimes the game, well, you didn't engage in it enough. Like, I know that people said that for 13, even though I think that 13 is a mess. I feel that in this case, there's a lot more to A Realm Reborn, that if you just run through it and then complain about the story itself suffering for it when you yourself weren't attempting to at least meet it halfway, then, or Stormblood in this case. A lot of these people aren't meeting Stormblood halfway. They see, oh, this weeb villain is a bad character, Yotsuyu is a bad, evil lady, and I hate that they're trying to make me feel sorry for her. The entirety of this is bad. It feels disingenuous to me. And let's go back to the cutscenes. See you in a sec. Hey, it's a Stinian!
Well. What a fine mess we've made.
I'm sure Elfie is just rolling in their bed suddenly. Why am I so angry all of a sudden? Histinian on garbage duty. Here it comes. Nidhogg's eyes! Oh yeah, that was the energy from Shinryu.
All but spent feeding that Primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether.
Oh, thank goodness!
Still, better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. Goodbye, Nidhogg. Forever.
There ends your hateful legacy.
There's literally no way he can come back now. Go away, Stinky! Thanks, Elvie. Rip Nidhogg, you won't be missed. Oh, I'm sure, what is it, Hraesvelgr will mourn the man that he was, or the dragon that he was. So, we'll let him be sad. He is allowed. It's over. Wow, no voice this time. What? My condolences for your loss. A father should not outlive his son. What the? What nonsense. Elidibus! You do not mourn his loss. You surprise me, your radiance. He was your son and heir, and an irreplaceable test subject. I know what he was. Monsters are not made for thrones. Nor are stars made to sustain false gods who sup on their very essence. Icons summoned by desperate savages who hearken to the whispers of shadowless charlatans. Oh, that rhymed. Well, not rhymed, but started the same. Should you raise a hand against my black-robed brethren, I will not stop you. Our desires are one and the same. Preservation. Restoration. Compression. Resurrection. All is in service to your one true God. And when the sundered shards are made whole, will there be a place for us mere mortals? Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will, your radiance. You will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhap you will find this reassuring. A little pussy. Thanks. Mr. Bless. What you doing, a little pussy? Taking off that mask? What's behind the mask? Huh? How dare you? Freeze frame, roll credits. Oh wait, no, we already rolled the credits. Darn. Also, Emperor shoulder pads. So huge. They're like World of Warcraft shoulder pads. Hey, we're finished! Also, my Hydurium nugget I put up for sale on the Gridania markets is sold for 3,800 gil. Nice. Hello! Oh, hello was waiting! Hi, hello. Yeah, look at this cutie. He did it. We liberated Ala Mhigo. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it all. Relief, I suppose. Pride and hope, too. We did it, Father. Ida, Papalimo, Conrad, Mefred, and Philia. We really did it. Hey, don't feel like you have to stand here listening to me mumble. Everyone else will want to talk to you, too. You beat him, after all. You're the real hero of this story. So run along and take your plaudits. Dad was really happy. He was like, wow, you didn't see that in World of Warcraft, where they actually, like, say that you're the hero and don't try to retcon it into something else. Varus is a downloadable character in Blood Bowl with those shoulder pads, yeah. Feels like only yesterday we were celebrating the liberation of Doma, and now look where we are. 1,000 miles apart our nations may be, but in spirit we are one and the same. When I awoke this morning, I thought Lord he is dead, and then he lived, and now he is here. It has been a wonderful day. For you to best the Zenos, even after he has harnessed the power of a Primal, is a testament to your ever-growing strength. Not bitter to have had your vengeance stolen from you by another. There is some smaller regret, perhaps, but that is outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. I commend you, Calosa. As should we all. Zenos was a monster and a tyrant. The man who killed my father and countless other of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it. I should also praise Master Alfin, though, for his foresight and his restraint. Had he not intervened, I might never have had the pleasure of being reunited with Hakuro and his Lupin brothers. 'Twas a timely intervention, full glad am I not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hien's most trusted allies. Ha! Indeed, my friend, indeed. Griffin hatchling! Hand over. You feed the Griffin hatchling. Good boy. Keeper of the Tried Serpent! Thanks for clapping. Doma was only the beginning. With our victory here, we send a message to all the provinces. They can be beaten! You can be free! Praise be to the 12 for your victory. Though many brave souls gave their lives this day, we take comfort in the knowledge it was not in vain. Laugh, Cern, are you okay? Mayhap I got a bit carried away. But by the Navigator, that was bloody brilliant! Well done, Calosa. I'll spare you more flowery words. Doubtless you've had your fill of them. You're welcome. Thanks, Merlin. Weiskar, Managa, Alphino! We did it! We bloody well did it! I have to send the word to Algana. No, I have to go and tell them myself! Philia. No. Astilia, Warburton. It'll never be enough, I know. But I hope this makes up for it, if only a little. I hope this brings you both joy. You deserve it, and so much more. Oh, Warburton was Philia's dad. that Thancred let die because he's bad at video games. After all we've been through. Oh yeah, and Warburton and Minfilia are also from Ala Mhigo, so there you go. After all we've been through, I really should know better than to worry, but as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hale and whole in the royal menagerie nigh reduced me to tears. Warrior of light, victorious again. I should be surprised if some small part of you had not come to resent the title and the responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us if we call you hero when you accomplish heroic feats. See, Thancred calling back to 1.0 right there. Yeah, everything is a callback. If it's not calling back to the actual, if it's not calling back to the other Final Fantasies, it's calling back to its own bloody self. But as the Warrior of Light goes, so does the world. You should take pride in the good that you've done, and in the good you have inspired others to do. You're a natural born leader of men, Calosa. All these people weren't just following their commanders. They were following you. And you led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through to its end, but history shall remember them, and the glorious future they made possible. Can you believe it? We won! We beat the bastards! Ala Mhigo! Ala Mhigo! Sorry, kind of been carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know? I owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all our hearts. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing, that it's finally over, and they can rest in peace. You hear that, lads? We'll be alright! We'll be... Oh, bugger, not again! I'm so bleeding happy I could cry! Yeah, I think Amaranth is up here. It's all thanks to you and your ass size. Yeah! Oh, sorry, I found out they finally pronounced her name in Endwalker. It's Lucia? It's like Lucia. Oh my gosh. I've just been saying Lucia. Lucia. It's like Lucia. Cause she's, I don't know, man. I don't know. The battle may be ended, but the war goes on. Garlemald will not abide such defiance. However, for this day, we may rejoice in our victory. You did well to defeat the fiend. Empowered by the eyes I so foolishly ordered you to cast into the Sea of Clouds. What a twisted legacy they have brought. Emmerich! Yeah! Like, what? I think it's because it's supposed to be her it's supposed to be pronounced Latin because she's Garlean? So, like, I think that's what they were going for? I don't know. I don't honestly remember, but like in Endwalker they said it, and like it was like Lucia or something. I don't remember. I'll have to check again. Our covalescing comrades have been informed of our victory. Thou mayest be assured that there was much rejoicing. Yay. Do you get it? It's a joke! It's a Monty Python joke! I'm funny! I've trained with countless weapons, but none compared to Tionza. That father saw fit to honor me in this way still fills my heart with pride. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize. Sorry, Arnold. Oh, Abba, Ollie. I wish you were here to see it. Oh! They were the ones who died in the wasting sands! I did not know how or when, but I knew in my heart that I would return here one day. Here's to the ones that didn't. I know it's different for him and the other Ala Mhigos. For us, it's a great victory, but for them, it's a homecoming. Yeah! You guys got anything to say? A bloody campaign has ended, and we may begin to return home. That said, our work is far from finished. We've yet countless wounded to tend to, not to mention prisoners of war. Seven L's, is it true? Did you really best Zenos and that bastard Primal? Just you and 7 stalwart adventurers whom you had the wisdom and foresight to recruit. No wonder they call you a bleeding hero. The hero of the hour. I suppose we'll have to add Liberator to your titles. With their commander fallen, the remainder of the 12 chose to surrender to our forces. After 20 long years, it's official. The occupation is ended. But now the hard work starts. Though the people have had their fill of kings, there's no clear consensus on what sort of government they would prefer instead. Indeed, Father. Momentous as the achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than the ones we have walked. Aye, aye. Yet if we can overcome 2 decades of oppression, I've no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, Calosa, for helping make this dream a reality. The power of friendship, heck yeah! Back to Lise. Ah, there's a rat on the table! Ah! Jumps up onto the chair. No, Tiny Rat is okay. He's my friend. Everyone don't be mean to Tiny Rat. Finished your rounds. Great. In that case, I'd like you to come back with me. Back to Ralgo's Reach. Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call all the Scions together. I'll explain later. What could it mean? Wow, thanks for just teleporting me here instead of having me spend like 100 gil to teleport. Anyway. I don't even know where to begin. You could begin with quest complete? Question mark?
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough.
Oh.
There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment.
Sure, why not? Mm-hmm.
Good. You're all here. Good. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right, because you're Scions. Now, I'm obviously a Scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Ala Mhigo.
Uh-oh.
When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official.
Uh-oh.
As long as I serve Ala Mhigo, I can't be a Scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
Oh, Lise. Aqua's. Hillel's crying.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
Oh, I did,
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest. But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after.
Yish, please make better jokes. Thanks, Aqua. So true.
Is that not so?
Yeah.
There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
You may not be a coworker, but you're still a friend. Oh, the tears.
Stola. Oh, God.
I swore I wouldn't cry.
Oh, the little tearsies! Meanwhile, on the shores of the Ruby Sea. Fish caught.
Come back here, you slippery little devil. To think fishing could be so difficult. What greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death. Violet. To have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet.
Beach episode. Beach episode! Thanks, Alter. But wait a minute. The Kami are not finished with us?
Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
Wait, what? Gosetsu survived? But that would mean... Oh no. Oh no! Meanwhile, a big hole in the fringes, the eastern side of the fringes, Sid. Sid and the Ironworks are hanging out, looking down. This is indeed the work of either Shinryu or Omega. And since there is undeniably something down there radiating a massive amount of energy, which cannot be very well be the late Viceroy's lap dragon, yeah, I think we have our suspect. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. It won't be easy, but is it ever? Jessie! Jessie's appeared before in A Realm Reborn, but this is like the first time she's ever like been in something other than like, you know, a side quest. And now comes the part where you say you've got no choice but to divert company resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and belligerent clients be damned. Oh yeah, she's also the bookkeeper. Financial considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there's an unquantifiable benefit in giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology. Oh, sorry, just a sec. Is that before or after you blow it up or seal it away? Fine, fine, but the moment I judge this little venture an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, I'm ending it, savvy? And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant, a master engineer and mechanical genius. Wait, what? You didn't. Oh, hi! Come now, you mustn't build their expectations too high. It'll be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh no, absolutely not! This is not happening! Huh? What? Naruto Ava, eager to begin his first day as a loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garland. Nah! What? Oh boy! Dramatic lightning is dramatic. Jesse, no! So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the children, but what of the father? You have completed Stormblood Part 2, exiting New Game Plus Mode. Oh yeah, we did it. So, let's talk about what we're going to do next time. New Game Plus. Let's see. First off, we are most likely going we could do Return to Evil East, but that's going to be way too long. So what we're going to be doing most likely instead, we could do Omega. We could also do Omega. That's probably going to take 2 days worth, so maybe a Saturday, Sunday sort of thing. But what I really want to do next is to do Conjurer and Dark Knight. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing that most likely next time. We're gonna be doing Conjurer, Dark Knight, and if it turns out that it's a little quick, I'll probably slip in a Carpenter as well. But yeah, so we have a strange disturbance on the border between Gridania and Garabania is agitating the elementals, and Raya Osena has asked for your assistance in discovering the cause. Together with Esumiyan, you travel to East End, and for reasons you cannot explain, your investigation leads you to a peculiar girl and her mother. What secrets of the wood might this chance encounter bring to light? As well as... in the wake of the Dragon Song War, Ishgard enjoys a new era of peace and prosperity. An era that you were instrumental in bringing about through deeds both great and small. Yet the brighter the light, the deeper the shadow. For reasons yet unexplained, you find your soul crystal split in twain. One half yet remains in your possession, the other in the hands of a young boy named Miste? I guess it's supposed to be like mystery. Myster. So that's most likely gonna be next time. We'll do that. And while usually, back in the day during Heaven's Word, I was doing them very quickly by like doing them in the middle of the week. But I've been doing ActRaiser. I've been doing ActRaiser during the week. So I'm going slow. I'm just gonna go a little slow. I'm gonna go a little slower than normal. Last time I was just for Heaven's Word, I was just really excited and wanted to go further. But now I'm perfectly content with going a little slower and hanging out and just having some fun. I think it's like, yeah, I know it's like mist, but it's spelled like mystery, because he's a mysterious boy. So like, I don't know. I could go either way if you really wanted to. But yeah. So we'll go a little slow. I'll keep you guys updated like I usually do about what's been going on, what we're gonna be working on. But yeah. I think that's a goodly amount. That was 2 hours worth of time. I think it's about time we take a break, don't you? Yeah, I agree. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Alteron. Thank you, LV. Thank you, Alex Galgin. Thank you, Aqua Hillel. For all of your input. I'm really happy to constantly be hearing other sides, because I know that a lot of people like tend to agree with my tellings and stuff, but you know, sometimes it's fine to not agree with me, and I want to hear other points, and my hair is on fire. My hair was on fire for a little bit. So thank you so much for giving me your ideas and your points. and I will see you guys next week, where you guys can go free and have fun and do other things, because it's just gonna be job quests. So no worries. Take your time. One more time. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, Seabook too. Seabook was here for a bit. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.